Well, here we are again, folks, and now we're going to continue on with our concrete grinding videos. This is a bigger grinder, a little different than other ones that we have available with a 10-inch disc. This one would be one that you would use for heavier jobs. A real common area for this is when you're going to epoxy your garage, because you can back this right up to the garage, you can get it off, and it's a larger job. And it does a tremendous job to prep the concrete for doing epoxy or any of these special coatings, because you got to grind off that surface of the concrete. So make sure you have adequate power. It is just 115-volt power, 3-prong plug. You do have this cord here, and it's a twist lock so that it stays on to the cord and doesn't slip off. Now, instead of a disc on here, this grinder uses what we call segmented stones, 2x2 diamond stones. And these cross sections here, these segments, are diamond, just like you would a diamond wheel or a diamond grinding stone. And these are locked in with a wedge. So if you did hit something or that they pop out, you just put them in and drive them in with a hammer so that they lock in there. Now, this is there's no adjustment on this for any kind of height or anything. It more goes by weight. And this piece on the front here is a weight. This 1 inch thick here is held on with the screws. That stays on all the time. But to help you facilitate transporting with it, maybe lifting it to get it into a vehicle, you can take out these thumb screws on either side, and be careful with your fingers, but you can pull this whole cover front off, which would probably make 50-60 pounds worth of weight off the machine. So you bring this over to where you want to grind. Let's just say that we are doing a garage, and this is very simple to use. Plugged in, you do have a number of breakers on this machine, because you got to have adequate power. Probably not best on a reset plug, a ground fault plug, because it does have a bit of a kick to it at the beginning, and sometimes they trip, because then also you don't know what else is on your circuit when it's in a garage a lot of the times. Got to use a heavy cord, no more than another 50 feet after that. That's it. And the breakers, make sure there's one up here on the handle, there's another one on the motor, there's an on-off switch up here on the handle. But once those are all on, all it is a throttle, just like a motorcycle. It just turns on the grip, and you turn it to get the speed, and then you'll swivel back and forth from the wheels in the back. They'll just go back and forth, and you just swivel and push forward and move around. Watch out again for anything as you would in the concrete, whether if you removed a wall or something and there's any kind of metal or nails that are stuck out of the concrete, make sure it's clear. And this will make a little bit of a dust. So there is a port on the back of this as well, where you can attach a vacuum cleaner, and there's reducers to go down to the size hose that you may have. So you can be prepared to, if you have your vacuum, to have a good concrete bag in it, or HEPA filter bag, something that's not going to let the dust go all right back into the air. So that'll help you as well from having it too dusty. Or put a fan in the garage and blow the dust all out on your vehicle that's parked in the driveway. But any concrete grinding is a dusty job. But this is the size that you would want if you're doing that kind of thing in your garage, or you've got a larger pad that you're trying to grind down. Only because it's heavier, has more weight, and the stones are a little more aggressive. So hopefully that helps you with your project and picking the right piece of equipment. And we'll talk again to you soon, and don't forget to subscribe.